Self-love means taking care of yourself. Radical self-love means flossing, brushing your teeth, not just being a fat tub of shit and passing out on your bed, face down like a walrus. Smells gone. Brain tumor pedophile. This one is incurable, actually.
Give it up for Very Good Clips. Go subscribe to them. They're making money now.
My chain, my chain, my chain. Don't you like my chain?
So let me show you guys how radical self-love could fix like basically any problem you might be having in your life. And we're gonna tackle not a problem of mine, but let's just tackle a problem that is, somewhat common. Right? Let's say, what's a pretty common problem? When I talk to my buddies, what kind of problems they got? This is a pretty problem common. This is a pretty problem common right here. Right? Pretty common. Shit. Get that out of the way. Right there, right? See that? Wife won't fuck me, right? Let's just, let's make it a little bit more PG. Let's just say, dead bedroom, right? This is a problem. A lot of guys, obviously not me. Okay, not me. Let's move the camera up here a little bit. Obviously not for a PD guy like myself. I would never have an issue like this. No, not a man like myself. That's for damn sure. So what could cause issues like a dead bedroom? What are we talking here? Dead bedroom issues. Is anybody got any ideas? Dead bedroom, let's say, God, this light's so fucking bright. Hold on. I can't fucking see anything. And by the way, I'm not really that bald. Okay, on the camera, it looks like I have like a giant yarmulke spot. I'm like barely thinning up there. On the camera, it looks insane. I swear to you, I'm not even really that insecure about it. The other night I got excited about the idea. I'm like, maybe going bald could be kicking, like do a Jack Nicholson thing, throw it over. Just start wearing like dark Ray-Ban sunglasses and become more racist. Is the sound too high? Here we go. Is the gain's probably too high? Testing, check 1, 1, 2, testing. Testing, check 1, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Okay. And what could cause problems like this? George Hitler Floyd, I've already seen that clip. We've watched that clip on the show before. We've already seen it. Everybody's seen that clip. I don't know why it just went viral. It's the big fat guy in the crib. We watched that a year ago, and before that we probably watched it on the streams and we were just doing it over Zoom, probably 3 years ago. Why do guys have dead bedroom problems where their wife won't have sex with them? Now, this is the most common issue that I kind of foresee when it comes to this. It's that you suck ass. You suck ass. Another one might be maybe stress. Right? I think a lot of guys, I think they're just having testosterone problems sometimes. It might be, I'm just going to put estrogen. Estrogen, and I think it's related to thyroid and it's related to diet. Because of diet, honestly. You get high estrogen, all you want to do is goon and shit. You want to goon and eat McDonald's. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to all of you right now. None of you are off the hook. Maybe there is a maybe there's an insecurity. Maybe you gained a little weight, you feel a little older, maybe you're going bald. Insecure. I'll just put insecurity there, right? Maybe you're a cocksucker. And you can't let little things go. Maybe you hyper fixate on the problems of other people because if you don't, then you'll have to look yourself in the eye in the mirror and realize that you suck ass. Which this could be here too, honestly. Same. Let's be honest. I'll put, this is actually one people overlook, but tumor. You could have a brain tumor. Brain tumor, and I'll just put here pedophile. You have a brain tumor that's turning you into an actual pedophile. That one. And this is a less common one, but we're sort of listing all the issues here. Maybe you're having a midlife crisis. You tell your significant other you're going to start trying to do stand-up comedy, or you join like an improv troupe, or you're becoming really crazy about get you into some sort of collectibles like wine or cars, or you're driving all across the country very manically and talking to people on Craigslist, and it's scaring your wife. You're having a midlife crisis. The other thing, what will be the last one? I'll say, I'll just say you've become an OCD. I'll say cult. OCD cult. No. Let's put this. That's no good. That's no good. I'll put you've been radicalized. So maybe you're a type of guy you easily succumb to groupthink amongst people on the internet. And all of a sudden, your wife is like, could you not talk about politics all the time? Could you not talk about, but you've become hyper obsessed with this stuff, and you're really no fun to be around, and your wife resents you, and you're just a fun sucker. You suck the fucking fun out of everything. Oh, yeah, I actually don't. Mud Puppy had a good one, smell. This is actually a very overlooked one. Maybe you've developed halitosis, or you've had a change in diet, or you're not regularly going to the dentist and getting teeth. Guys, just pay the $150. Skip the x-rays, but just get the teeth cleaning. You need them to go in under the gums and get that stuff out. You need to be flossing twice a day. I floss twice a day. I take that floss and I my mouth with it twice a day. I hurt my gums. I go in there and I try to scrape them. I my mouth with floss. It feels like rope. I'm trying to hang each and every one of my teeth. I use that cocoa floss, the stuff that expands when it goes in there. You got to do that. You can't have bad breath and you can't smell. If you have either, you have to go live in the woods. I think smelly people should have to live in the woods. If you smell bad, if you have bad breath and BO, I think you should have to live in a barn or something. You should just be unhoused. I don't know why we're even letting you indoors, frankly, or I don't want to be in a car with you. I don't want to know you. I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to be around you. It's absolutely disgusting. I cannot stand bad hygiene smell stuff. I cannot stand bad breath. It it actually makes me see red. It's so disgusting and so foul to me. I can smell the disease inside you. And you're talking at me, close to me. You're taking your disease and getting in my face. You have to live in the woods. You should live in the fucking trash. You don't deserve a roof over your head. You don't deserve to get in cars. You don't deserve to go to restaurants. You should have to live with the beasts of the field. You should have to live like the bovine. You should have to eat grass and dirt. Anyway, so, fuck. Shit, did that other screw come out? I couldn't get that other screw back in. Hope the other one didn't fall. I'm Petey. I wonder if I'm missing any reasons here. Oh, yeah. I'll say closeted. Closeted. This is one, too, where people realize they're a gay guy. So, now let's use my theory here of radical love. Radical love. If you have radical love for yourself, this goes down. This estrogen, this inflammation, all this stuff, this goes down. T goes back up. Boom, solved. If you say you love yourself, there's no more insecurity, right? Look how many things we're knocking off already. Bing, bang, boom. If you have self-love, you're not going to feel like you need to be a part of some big group and have meaning in your life looking for something externally. Why? Because radical self-love. So now you're not an annoying fag who's a part of some political thing that doesn't mean anything and is you don't even really understand on a deep level. You're outsourcing your thinking to other people, right? Self-love self-love, I guess you won't be closeted anymore, and then you'll come out and then you'll go get like pussy or whatever. You'll go get like your dick sucked by a trucker and you'll be happy, so you won't be closeted anymore. Self-love, you'll stop having a midlife crisis. You won't be manically driving to meet people on Craigslist to get a rare bottle of wine you want to put in a safe that you think is it's worth $15,000 now, but in 2020, self-love, you actually take the time to not smell bad. Self-love means taking care of yourself. Radical self-love means flossing, brushing your teeth, not just being a fat tub of shit and passing out on your bed, face down like a walrus. Smells gone. Brain tumor pedophile. This one is incurable, actually. That one is. You will die and go to hell. Actually, there's no hope for you. You have to. Cocksucker. Obviously, you won't be a cock. You won't be mean to other people because you know how to treat yourself right. Stress goes down. You don't suck ass anymore. And so what does that mean, folks? Now, all these things that were causing the dead bedroom, what do we have now? We go from a dead bedroom to a fuck shack. You're role playing with the wife. You guys are improvising. Fucking each other, you're like fucking in the car. You even got done brushing your teeth at night, and she already got down. She's sucking you off. She's pulling your big cock out of your trousers and blowing you, and you're trying to spit toothpaste into the. As you're trying to spit toothpaste into the sink, you're blowing cum in her mouth. This, and how do you get a fuck shack? People go, oh well, I get a fuck shack. Where it's just like, her pussy. It's like a big heap of pussy that's just thrown on my cock all the time. It's wet and she's getting cracked and she's coming like crazy. You know how I got to do that is I got to get back in really good shape. I got to get in the gym or I got to do this men's retreat. I got to spend thousands of dollars on a class to learn how to become a man, or, oh, I need to read a 10-step book about how to make my wife respect me. Or, oh, I got to get into pickup artist stuff. Or, you know what this one guy said online? No. You know why none of that stuff works? Because none of it is in here. You're looking outside, you're looking over there, you're looking over there, you're looking up there, you're looking down there. You got to look right here. You got to look right here, and you got to love yourself. You got to say, I love me. I'm my biggest fan. And if you can do that, you can suck and fuck as much as your wildest dream. Because that's really what we want. We want to walk into our bedroom and, you know, we want our balls drained, guys. And that's never going to happen if you don't love yourself. You're never going to get your balls drained. You're going to have a cold, cold bedroom if you don't learn to love yourself. But if you're a brain tumor pedophile, I got nothing to tell you, man. I don't know.
Eddie Murphy, you know, he stays out of the spotlight. He seems very happy. And I was reading an interview where he said if you have the money to have children, you should have as many children as possible. Which I agree. Yeah, my wife and I might be stopping at 2 because things are, you know, people get mad at these younger generations for not having children, but we can't afford it. You know, you stretch yourself thin to have a child. If you really, really want children, you do it. And there's no regrets, but damn if it doesn't make things more stressful, you know? But if you have the money, I mean, have as many kids as possible. I agreed with him there. And then he said something along the lines of, I'm my biggest fan and I love myself. He goes, I've always given myself that. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I've never said I love myself. And I've been thinking a lot about how do I become someone that my kids can be proud of. Not that I'm proud of me. I'm saying, how can I become someone that my kids are proud to be my kids? Where they say, that's my dad, and I'm proud of him. And my current line of work doesn't. I mean, I don't know. It's just such a weird. Like, what sort of direction do I need to move where, you know, to become a better version of myself? What do I have to keep, you know, leaving? What do I have to keep stripping away? And I decided that I would start faking it until I make it. So now, as of this week, I say I love myself. I say I love myself. If I don't love myself, how can I teach my kids that they should love themselves? It's not just good enough that I love them unconditionally. And I tell them, you know, you could tell me anything. I love you no matter what. You're the bright, shining star in the dark ocean of my life. You can do no wrong. I'll always be honest with you. I hope you're always honest with me. Life is about having fun. That's the thing I'm trying to stress to them. My childhood was not fun. I want to give them the opposite of that. I want them to have fun, and I want them to feel loved unconditionally. But you know, most importantly, I just want to teach them how to have a good time, how to have fun. I think it's an important skill set. But I have to teach them to love themselves too. And I was like, damn, I remember driving home in my Model 3. Which I'm thrilled about. They gave me full self-driving this week. They gave it to me for like a month now. It's like $100 a month. It's not much, but it's like, I mean, who gives a shit, you know? But now I hop in that thing and I just hit the destination. I hit start driving. It rules. It kicks ass. I'm so excited to be inside this car. It checks a lot of the boxes for me. You know why? You know why it checks so many boxes? At the top of the list, people hate it. It really pisses people off. It makes people kind of mad. It's a politically charged car, which I like. I do like that it upsets people. Not as much as the Cybertruck. I can only hope one day to hop in something like that. Really get people going. Really, I mean, imagine me stepping out of a Cybertruck and walking with my autoimmune disorder limp, dressed like an asshole, going into the 24-hour fitness to go like, for 15 minutes. I mean, the 24-hour fitness. You see me walking out of the sauna. I've been reading Michael Burry's Substack and listening to Hum in the sauna. And you see me limping out of the 24-hour fitness and climbing into a Cybertruck. You'd hate crime me. You would hurt me. I wouldn't though, because I love myself now. Though I love myself. I do. I love myself. This is going to be, I think, a whole new chapter in my life, really. It feels good, man. It feels good. You just sort of create who you are, right? So, I love myself. Feels weird. Feels very interesting. Feels very strange. I've always said I hate myself. I hate every thought I've ever had. I hate everything I've ever done. It's how I've always felt. Not anymore. Not anymore. I love myself. I love my friends. I love my family. I love the beauty. I mean, I was at Costco last night. You know what I've been dreaming about? I've been dreaming about trying the cheese pizza from the Costco food court and the ice cream. I got to say, I went there with my daughter late at night to get some stuff. And damn, I got one of those pieces of pizza, the cheese, man, from the Costco food court. I don't even know if it's good, but the fact that I'm paying for it like it's 2005 again. $1.50 for the slice, $1.50 for the vanilla sundae. I'm paying like $4 after tax for this whole. My daughter and I were happy as can be going through Costco, getting Mexican Coke, Petey, getting grass-fed butter, Petey. Having a little Petey Costco trip. Not eating Petey. That's okay. I took aspirin. But I love myself. It's all going to come back to I love myself now. I love myself. I love myself. Isn't it fantastic? I love myself.
My chain. My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?